Since the early months of the pandemic, South Korea's economy has been recovering quite strongly. But according to a report from the Korea Development Institute, the fourth wave of the virus presents some growing uncertainties. The in-person service sector is still struggling. And for industry, raw material prices are rising. Seo Eunkyung reports.
South Korea is seeing more economic uncertainty amid a surge in COVID-19 cases and a rise in the cost of raw materials. The Korea Development Institute said on Tuesday that the economy has been recovering at a moderate pace over the past few months, despite tightened social distancing measures from July. It said that the manufacturing sector continued to improve, backed by strong demand, both from within the country and overseas, and the service sector showed modest signs of recovery. Exports in August increased by near 35% compared to the previous year, led by key items such as semiconductors and petroleum products. The service sector showed signs of recovery, mainly from the wholesale and retail sectors, as well as finance and insurance. But in-person services such as restaurants continued to struggle. The spread of COVID-19 as well as the rising raw material prices have also weakened economic sentiment. The KDI said the Composite Consumer Sentiment Index, which measures the level of optimism that consumers have about the economy, stood at 102.5 in August, down by 0.7 points from the previous month. The think tank also stated that along with the hike in virus cases, rising raw material prices have weakened corporate sentiment. With the majority of companies pessimistic about the economy, the Business Sentiment Index for September dropped to 94, marking 2 consecutive months of decline.
If the spike in COVID-19 cases continues, it will partially limit the recovery in domestic demand, especially for the in-person service sector. Accordingly, South Korea could be at risk of falling short of its projected 4% economic growth rate this year.
The expert added that to turn this around, vaccinations must be sped up and distancing measures eased to boost consumer confidence. Seo Eunkyung, Arirang News.